As parents, we naturally want to boost our children's confidence and encourage them to succeed. But did you know that praising effort, instead of just praising success, can make a huge difference in helping them become resilient, motivated learners? Discover why recognizing your child's hard work, rather than just their natural talents, can inspire them to take on challenges, keep trying, and grow confident in their abilities. Praising effort, not just success. Carol Dweck, a researcher at Stanford University, discovered that the way we praise children can greatly impact their confidence and motivation. She noticed that some young children excel in school, only to lose interest and confidence as they grow older. Many of these children have been repeatedly praised for being smart or talented. So, Dweck set out to explore why this type of praise might be holding them back. In her experiment, she divided children into two groups and gave them a sheet of maths problems. After they finished, the first group received praise focused on intelligence. "Wow, you did a great job. You must be really clever at this." This sent a message of, "You're smart and naturally good at maths." In the second group, however, Dweck praised their effort instead. "Wow, you did a great job. You must have worked hard on this." This approach celebrated the children's determination rather than just their talent. Both groups were then asked if they'd like to try harder maths problems. Surprisingly, most of the children praised for being smart chose not to take on the more difficult questions. They didn't want to risk failing and losing the clever label. On the other hand, the children praised for their hard work felt motivated to try the challenge, as they believed their efforts mattered most. When Dweck gave the groups another set of maths problems, the difference became clear. The children who were praised for being smart actually performed worse on the harder tasks, while those who heard, "You must have worked hard," did better. When praised for effort, children felt encouraged to learn and grow instead of avoiding challenges. Dweck's research shows us that while praise is powerful, the kind of praise we give is what truly matters. By praising effort rather than intelligence, we help children feel motivated to keep trying even when things get hard. By the way, if you are looking for an amazing nursery to send your little ones to, check out our website at purplebeesdaynursery.com. How to praise effort instead of intelligence. Instead of saying, "You're so clever," try saying, "You kept working on that puzzle until you solved it." Instead of, "You're a natural artist," try saying, "I can see how carefully you're working on that picture." Instead of, "Great job getting dressed by yourself," try, "You worked on that tricky button until you got it through the hole." Example: Ella's story, tackling a tough puzzle. Every year, Ella, a teacher in a preschool class, has her students complete a few practice activities for fun, including simple puzzles, shape recognition, and small drawing activities. Normally, she finds that most children don't finish the whole activity, even with encouragement like, "You're doing great," or "Nice job." But one year, Ella decided to try a new approach based on what she learned about praising effort. Instead of using generic praise, she started saying things like, "I see you're working so carefully," and "You're putting in a lot of effort to finish this puzzle." Ella was amazed when, for the first time, every child stayed focused and wanted to complete the whole activity. Describing progress. Descriptive praise is also a powerful tool to support a child's effort. This type of praise recognizes progress, even if things aren't perfect yet. It's easy to point out mistakes, but descriptive praise focuses on what's been done well so far, which gives children the confidence to keep going. Imagine a situation where a child is learning to tie their shoes. Instead of saying, "You haven't got it right yet," which might make them feel discouraged, try focusing on the progress. "Look, you've pulled the laces really tight this time. That's the first step to tying them on your own." Or, if a child is learning to draw and their picture is a little scribbly, try pointing out the details they did well. "I love how you've drawn all the little leaves on the tree, and your sun is shining bright." Example: Leo's story, building with blocks. Leo was very excited when his uncle gave him a new building set. He started building a tower, but it kept tipping over. Frustrated, Leo was about to give up, but his mum noticed his effort and said, Leo, I see you've made the base really strong this time. Hearing this, Leo decided to keep going. By focusing on what was working, his mum helped him stay motivated to finish his tower. Example, Amelia's story. First writing success, Amelia was learning to write her name. Her letters were all different sizes, and some were upside down, but she was trying her best. Her dad saw her hard work and said, "You've written the letter A so nicely here, and I see how carefully you're trying to get each letter just right." Amelia smiled and kept practicing because she felt proud of her progress. These stories remind us that children don't need exaggerated praise to feel encouraged. When we genuinely recognize their effort and describe their progress, we help them develop confidence in their abilities. Next time your child tries hard at something, remember that focusing on their effort and progress is what helps them grow into confident learners. Sometimes acknowledging feelings can be more helpful than giving praise. Imagine a young child, perhaps around 4 or 5 years old, working hard on a drawing of a dog, only to feel unhappy with the result. Instead of looking like the dog they imagined, the picture seems all wrong to them. Our natural reaction as parents or teachers might be to try cheering them up with some encouraging words. "It's lovely, sweetheart. It really does look like a dog. You've done such a great job." But instead of lifting their spirits, this kind of response might actually make them more upset, and they may cry out, "No, it doesn't. I hate it," or even feel discouraged. In such moments, reassurance alone often misses the mark. Alternatively, you could try another approach that helps them feel understood by acknowledging their frustration. "It looks like that dog didn't turn out quite how you wanted, huh?" Sometimes drawing something from real life can be tricky. It's hard to make it look just right on paper. This approach can help them feel heard and supported without needing to pretend everything is perfect. They might then feel encouraged to try drawing the dog again, or they may decide on their own to draw something simpler. Either way, you've offered emotional support during their frustration, allowing them to find their way forward with a clearer mind. Acknowledging feelings in everyday frustrations. Children also sometimes feel frustrated when comparing themselves to friends or classmates. Imagine a child on the playground saying, "Everyone can climb the monkey bars except me. I can't even make it past the first one." Or maybe they say, "Mia can already read big books by herself, but I'm still stuck on picture books." As parents, we often jump in with praise to lift their spirits, saying things like, "Oh no, you're actually really good at climbing," or "You're doing great with reading. I'm sure lots of children aren't as good as you." But this type of response may backfire and cause them to double down on their frustration. "No, I'm not. I'm the worst." Instead, acknowledging their feelings first can be a more effective way to offer support. You could say, "It must be frustrating to see others going across the monkey bars when you're not able to just yet," or "It sounds like you're feeling disappointed because you're not reading those big books yet." If they're in the right mood, you could even add a bit of light-hearted imagination. Wouldn't it be cool if you could eat 3 magic raisins and then zip across the whole playground on the monkey bars? Or, imagine if you could read any big book you wanted in just one magical bite. These types of responses show that you understand their feelings, making space for their emotions while also giving a gentle nudge of encouragement, helping your child see themselves differently. After acknowledging your child's feelings, you can try giving them a positive picture of themselves. This isn't about sugarcoating, but about reminding them of their own strengths. For instance, you could tell them a story about their determination. "You know, I think you'll manage those monkey bars if you keep trying. You're one determined child. Do you remember when you were younger, around 1 year old, and you really wanted to get to that toy across the room? You didn't stop until you finally reached it." Or you might say, "Everyone learns things at their own pace. Some children learn to read faster, while others are quick to learn to ride a bike. You're learning to read a little more every day. I've noticed how hard you try, and I know you'll get there, just like you did with learning to ride your scooter." Creating opportunities to show competence. You can also help children feel more capable by giving them small chances to show what they can do. For example, you could say, "Could you help me turn this key in the lock? It's a bit stuck." Or, "I'm putting away the groceries. Could you show your little brother where to put the snacks?" Soon, you may find yourself needing help with all sorts of tasks, like opening jars, tightening lids, finding your reading glasses, or closing doors. Each small task is an opportunity for your child to feel responsible and capable, and when they succeed, offer descriptive praise that acknowledges their actions. "Thanks for helping me with the key. It worked because of you." Or, "You did a great job putting the groceries away." Shifting from "I'm proud of you" to "You must feel proud." A parent in a workshop once asked, "Isn't saying 'I'm proud of you' a good way to help a child feel good about themselves?" While it's a natural expression, there's actually a subtle but important difference. When you say, "I'm proud of you," it can sound as though their accomplishment is more about your approval. But when you say, "You did it. You balanced on your bike all by yourself. Bet that feels amazing," you're giving them full credit for their achievement. Instead of, "I'm proud of you for tidying up all by yourself," you could say, "Wow, you got all the toys put away in the right spots. I bet that feels pretty good." Avoiding comparison praise. It can be tempting to compare siblings or friends, like saying to an older child, "Wow, you got dressed all by yourself. Your little sister can't do that yet." Or, "You're such a tidy eater compared to your baby brother." While it seems harmless, comparison-based praise can create competition and even feelings of jealousy between siblings. Instead, stick to recognizing their efforts and the impact of their actions. "You got dressed all on your own. I think you're ready to show your sister how to do that one day." Or, "Thanks for putting your dishes in the sink. I love having a tidy partner like you." A real-life example, Tommy's first skating lesson. One afternoon, Tommy was excited to try ice skating for the first time. On the car ride there, he told his mum that he was sure he'd be great at it. But when he got on the ice, he kept slipping. And by the time they'd made it halfway around the rink, he was ready to quit, saying he'd never skate again. Tommy's mum first acknowledged his feelings. It's frustrating learning something new, especially something as tricky as balancing on the ice. After taking a snack break together, she didn't push him but offered, "Would you like to try again in 5 minutes, or maybe 3? Tommy chose to go back after 3 minutes, and as they skated, his mum offered descriptive praise, saying, "Look, you're using your arms to keep steady now." When he got frustrated, she suggested they stomp their way around together in an angry skate, which helped him keep going without feeling pressured. By the end, he even let go of her hand and skated a bit on his own. With just the right mix of encouragement, Tommy found pride in his progress. He didn't leave the rink a pro skater, but he left feeling good about his own improvement, bringing it all together. Remember, when we praise children by recognizing their feelings, describing their efforts, and helping them see their progress, we're showing them who they are and what they're capable of. It's not about inflating their confidence with comparisons or over-the-top praise, but helping them build a strong, resilient self-image they can draw on in tough times. So next time you want to encourage your child, think of it as holding up a mirror that shows their effort, growth, and abilities in the clearest way possible. This way, we're helping them develop a lasting sense of pride in themselves, rather than needing it from others. Praising effort isn't just a minor change, it's a powerful way to help children develop true resilience and a healthy self-image. Instead of focusing on intelligence or talent, when we acknowledge hard work, patience, and determination, we're showing our children that they have the skills to face and overcome challenges. As you encourage your child, think of it as reflecting their effort back to them, helping them see their own progress and take pride in what they achieve, no matter the outcome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you find our content helpful and informative. Your support helps us create more videos that make parenting and teaching a joy. For more information, visit us at purplebeeschildcare.com. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure you enjoy every moment with your children.